Welcome to Men of Abundance, the podcast for those looking to level up their lives by hanging out with some of the greatest leaders and established professionals in our community, living a life of integrity, honor, and the abundance mentality. Prepare to pay it forward with your host, former Army medic turned lifestyle entrepreneur, Wally Carmichael.
What is going on, Men of Abundance? I am Wally Carmichael, your founder and host of the Men of Abundance podcast, and today is a Friday episode. Today's episode is brand spanking new, and it's the introduction to the Abundance and Prosperity Business Mastery series. And what that means is we are specifically going to be talking about business. We're going to be talking about marketing strategies, business strategies, and I'm telling you, this is not your average stuff. This isn't the typical stuff that you're seeing out there on the internet or on anybody else's show. And you're going to get the opportunity to interact with me, other listeners of the show, and at some point I will be speaking with clients that I've personally worked with and other special guests. But I want you to fully understand why I'm doing this specific episode and specifically talking about business. Some of you already know that the journey of the Men of Abundance podcast has led me into coaching primarily men in living a life of abundance, which evolved into me working with various coaches and mentors and them pointing out to me what my skills and passion is. They brought that out of me, and I already kind of knew it, but I just wasn't using my skills, which is strategies, business strategies, marketing strategies, and life strategies. It's all fascinating to me. I love learning, and I love teaching. And specifically, the reason why I'm going to be giving away so much amazing content and so many strategies here on this episode and on Facebook and YouTube, more about that in just a minute, is because the more I get to know business owners, men and women, but specifically men, because that's who I really resonate with, that's who I talk to the most. But I just realized that these business owners are amazing at their craft. They are amazing at what they do as chiropractors, contractors, cabinet builders, architects, real estate agents, HVAC. Most of you out there are amazing at what you do in your craft. And you got the entrepreneur bug and you started your own business because you was tired of working for somebody else. You knew you could create a better mousetrap. You knew you could do it better than the guy that you was working for. You wanted to get out from underneath his or her umbrella and work for yourself and be your own boss and have that financial freedom and that just freedom, right? And when many of you started your business, the way you got training was you went and researched another business that's in your industry. You may even have talked to the owner because they were in a different state and you weren't really going to be competition to them. And you learned from them, or maybe you went to some seminar to learn a few things about how to start a business or bought a few books or something like that. And all of that is really kind of generic information. And you find it as an industry norm. You think it's okay to have 8% conversions because it's normal in your industry. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not normal, and you can get way better conversions with just a few simple tweaks to your marketing that you're already doing, that you're already paying for. And while marketing is essential for your business, that's the long-term game. That's why so many of you have paid for marketers and marketing consultants and then fired them after about 3 months because you weren't getting a return on your investment. Sure, you might have been getting more leads, but leads does not lead to sales. Conversions lead to sales. And that's where you need a better plan, a better marketing system to start converting those leads into paying customers. And even then, it takes a little bit of time to nurture those prospects. I will be sharing with you specifically how to do that and to make your marketing much more effective. And by effective, I don't mean getting more leads. I mean increasing profits. But even then, marketing does take a little bit of time. That's why I also have business strategies that will literally put profits into your business in a matter of weeks. But back to why I'm doing this and why I'm going to be sharing all this information with you on this Friday episode of Men of Abundance and on the YouTube channel and on Facebook. Many business owners that I talk to, whether they're men or women, they're stressed the hell out. Now, there's many stresses within a business, but when a business is not making the money that they know they should be making, then they get very stressed out. And what they generally end up doing, what you generally end up doing, is you put more time and more money into the business into the same systems that are not working the way they're supposed to be working. Your creativity goes down. When you're stressed out, you have zero creativity. And while systems are important for a business, I believe creativity is so much more important. And I'm going to help you bring that back into your business. And this is very personal for me because I believe when I help a business owner get their business to where it should be, in the profit margin where it should be, and get the business owner, get you to working on your business rather than in your business, so that you can start spending more time with family and more time on yourself and your health and your personal development. And when your business is doing well, then your employees are doing well and their families are doing well, and you're doing your part to improving the economy. And I don't know if you thought about all of that when you started your business. I know you were passionate about your craft and your skills, and you wanted to turn that into a business and make something of your own. But why do something and be stressed out about it? And don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not saying to cut your losses and just to give up on that dream. I'm talking about gaining some very dynamic skills and strategies for your business and for you as a business owner. Now, this Abundance and Prosperity Business Mastery episode on Men of Abundance on a Friday is just part of this learning process, because I know some of you can sit and listen and grasp the information, but some of the stuff I'm going to be sharing is also visual. So I will keep the stuff on the podcast mostly audio, and you don't really need a lot of video or visual to grasp the concepts that I'll be sharing on the podcast. However, some of the strategies that I'll be sharing do require some visual, so I will be using a private Facebook group and YouTube to share with you real-time examples of websites that I'm evaluating, various business audits, and many different types of marketing material that either I have personally used with various clients in different industries, or other excellent examples used by other business strategists that I'm personally networked with. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube or both, I invite you to go over and request access to the Facebook group, and you can find that group at facebook.com/groups/AP-business-mastery. Again, that's facebook.com/groups/AP-business-mastery. Now, if you're driving right now or otherwise can't write that down, don't worry about it. I'm going to have the link to the Facebook group and the YouTube channel linked up in the show notes at menofabundance.com/255. And again, I encourage you to gain access to the Facebook group and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because there's already videos in there, specifically on the YouTube channel. There's not a lot of subscribers right now. I literally just opened this up, started putting videos in there. There's already some great videos there for you to check out. And listen, I'm not just here to provide information. I would really like to take a look at your business and help you with your business. I have been training and coaching and mentoring in various capacities for many years. And if there's one thing I've found to be absolutely certain across the board, it's not a lack of information. It's a lack of action. And I found that in my own life, that when I take action, it's always because I have somebody there by my side showing me the ropes. That's what I want to be to you, because I've also found in my mentoring and coaching and all these capacities, when I just shared information, there was little done with that information. But when I share the information and sit right there beside you and show you how to implement it and where to implement it and when to implement it, that is when the needle moved. That is when massive gains are realized. So if you're up to it, connect with me on the Facebook group. We can sit down and do an evaluation of your website, of your marketing, of your business, and I will share with you where the lowest hanging fruit is at. Now guys, listen. I'm going to be sharing a lot of very dynamic strategies, both for business, marketing, and for you personally as a business owner, and for your personal life. Be abundant in your actions today, and share this episode, share the Facebook group, share the YouTube channel, wherever it is that you're connecting with all of this at. Share it with others. I'm a strong believer that business is a spiritual event. There is so much going on with a well-run business under the right intentions of not just making money for you and your family, but for providing a service that other people need, and they're willing to part with their hard-earned money for that service. And you should be providing the very best service that you possibly can. Now, I'm going to be providing a very valuable service to you and your business and your family. All I'm asking in return is for you to be abundant in your actions and pay it forward by sharing this Men of Abundance podcast, the Facebook groups, and or the YouTube channel with others in your community. All right, guys, get ready to transform your business and go out and live your life of abundance. And guys,